Okay, so it's me, Pompeia, my sander. So, turn off my HUD. I'm going to tell you a story about some guys I play Among Us with, called Cal and Echo. They like to play a lot of really competitive shooting games, and when they're not doing that, they like to relax by playing games that are not challenging, like Valheim. I guess Valheim's not challenging. Some people say it's like a brutal survival game, but I don't think it can be possibly that brutal or challenging because I can play it and I'm not good at games. So I was talking to them and I was like, well, what do you like about Valheim? Like, what do you enjoy about it? And they told me that when they play Valheim, they like logged in and they made the shittiest little shelter imaginable that's just like a piece of thatch hanging from a tree that they could get a bed under. And then they immediately set out with clubs to start murdering enemies, and that's what they like to do. They just like to kill enemies. So I am thinking about my friends Cal and Echo in their Valheim world, just, feeling, oh man, now it's raining, just feeling like, kings of the world, killing enemies, but probably living in a really shitty shack and eating a diet of all grilled meat and necktails and not eating any vegetables. And that's, I'm worried about them. I'm worried about their health. So I asked them if I could come to their world and build them a house to live in, like a nice house. And they said yes. They might just be humoring me because they keep saying yes and they haven't invited me yet, but it's okay. Like, I thought it would be really neat to just come into their world, gather some materials, and make them a Viking longhouse. So I found a reference picture of a longhouse that I wanted to build, and I showed it to them, and they seemed to like it. And I watched a couple of YouTube videos about how to make a Viking longhouse in Valheim, and I then created this world that I'm standing in right now, cheat world, and I enabled developer mode and in debug mode, and I turned on build mode, which lets you just build infinitely without having to have any materials, just so I could see if I could put up a house for them and how to do it, and if I could sort of design as I go, so that when I go to their world, if they invite me to their world, I'll have a sense of how many materials and what materials I need to put together this house for my friends Cal and Echo. So I am going to walk you through the house I built. Here it is. Sorry that it's raining, so it's not as pretty as it might otherwise be. I probably am going to just do this walkthrough and then wait until it's sunny and do it again and maybe dub over it later. So this is the house. On the front of this longhouse is an open to the air workshop. I mean, it does have a roof on it so that you can use the workbenches, but it's pretty wide open in the front. So here is a workbench, and as you can see, this is a level 5 workbench, which is the maximum workbench level that's in the game. Now, these guys are not at the level yet to have... Is that just a core wood laying back there? Yep, okay. These guys are not yet at a level to have a level 5 workbench. I think they've got a level 1 workbench. They haven't beaten the first boss yet, probably because they don't eat any vegetables. But I wanted to make sure that there was enough room in the workshop to have everything that they're going to need to have indoors and under a roof when the time comes. So I want to make sure there was room for a workbench with all of its accessories. So here it is, workbench with all 4 accessories to be level 5. And on the other side is a forge. The forge is level 7, which is the maximum level forge you can get in the game right now. So it's got all 6 of its accessories, although only 2 of them are in the workshop. There's the tool rack and the bellows. On the other side of the wall out here are the other 4 accessories because I couldn't fit all of them, and you would need so much space to fit all of those accessories indoors because they can't be very near each other. It's really frustrating. Everybody kind of needs a creative solution for getting all those things near the forge. So there's your level 7 forge, and then I also placed the spinning wheel, which is fairly advanced machinery they're not going to have for a long time, but you want your spinning wheel indoors, so I wanted to make sure there was enough room for that. So that is their workshop, and I will just show you on the outside of the workshop, there is a woodshed here that keeps wood piles out of the rain, and I put a little minecart there for them. So as you proceed into the house, there is this long hall right here. It's really nice. It's lit with some sconces, and as you can see, I've lit this area with some standing iron torches, but they don't have metalworking yet, so it's not going to be lit that well in their world, but that's okay. So I've placed several hearths down the center to keep it nice and toasty warm, and I've placed cooking stations and cauldrons on the hearth so that they can prepare some better food than just grilled necktails. As you can see, there is ventilation up there. There's a chimney column going over the hearths to ventilate that smoke so that they won't die. I've placed a table here for them to sit and eat some food, you know, if they want. I've put some nice food out on the table just to make it look inviting. Then there's some more space back here. I'm not quite sure what they might do with this space. I thought maybe this would be a good spot to place portals, like just make it a portal hall or something like that. And I've placed some hidden storage for them under the stairs. Just an idea. They might want to do that. Put the little short doors on it to hide it. And then as you can see, the back of the house has a second level that you get to via this staircase that comes down on both sides. I jumped over this earlier to get down quickly, and I forgot that I had not eaten food, and I died. So don't jump off that. It's dangerous. So up here I've placed another hearth in the center because the hearth gives a comfort bonus when you are within 10 tiles of it, I think, or 5 tiles of it. I think it's 5 tiles, 10 meters. And I didn't want to have to put a hearth in each bedroom. I just wanted one hearth that they could kind of share the comfort bonus. So here is a bedroom for Echo, and here is a bedroom for Cal. And I'm just going to take you into the bedroom and show you. I've arranged it for maximum comfort. I'm going to turn my HUD back on quick so you can see that there is a comfort bonus of 17, which is the maximum available in the game right now if you don't build around a maypole. Building around a maypole will get you even more comfortable, but I don't know if their game world that they're in has a maypole or if their maypole is in a convenient place. And you can't place a maypole. You can only find one and build around it. So I'm going to quickly eat some food just in case I jump off a roof or something and I don't want to die again. So let me turn my HUD back off. So I've placed the dragon bed. There's 3 rugs in the room, a wolf, a lox, and a deer, giving +1 comfort each. There's a hanging brazier with coal, keeping the room warm, giving comfort. There is a banner. I've given Cal the red banner, and is that a piece of wood floating up there? Yeah, it was. Giving Cal, there's just pieces of wood floating around from where I've torn down and replaced pieces. So a red banner giving +1 comfort. There's the raven throne, a table, and a chair. So all those items together plus the hearth out here gives a grand total of 17 comfort, which is the max you can get. And that means that when you rest in one of these rooms, which I hope they will, the comfort bonus, I mean, if we put all of these materials in the room anyway, in their world, eventually, hopefully they will amass all these things. The comfort bonus of 17 will convey a rested bonus that lasts for the maximum amount, 24 minutes. And the rested bonus is the best buff you can get in the game right now. It gives you, I think it's plus 50% health regeneration per tick, plus 100% stamina regeneration per tick, and plus 40% or plus 50% experience gain. So your experience gain toward your skill levels is much higher when you have the rested bonus. It's really good. So I think everyone should try in Valheim to have a really cozy house, like a cozy spot that they can get rested, well rested, with a high resting bonus for the purpose of maxing that for as long as you can. So like once you have that really high resting bonus, it's going to last as long as or longer than your food, which is really great. So this is the house that Pompeia Mysander built for my friends Cal and Echo, because I'm sad about them living in a little shack in the woods, killing monsters with clubs, and I want my friends to have nice things, and I want to get invited to their game because they're really cool. So that's it. And that's the house. Hope you like it.